You are looking at the Wilds core set Dicefall battles from Sly Fox Games. I connected with Sly Fox Games over on TikTok. I saw them posting videos of using these dice. I reached out to them and said, these dice I think would be a really great fit for the kinds of things that I talk about, aka hex crawls and wilderness adventures. And I thought also that folks listening here would really love to see them. And after that conversation, they were kind enough to send me a set. They just got here in the mail. So let's take a look. First off, we have a little instruction booklet. Inside, very simple instructions. Grab some dice, throw them, look at the results. Then you can draw over them, draw the terrain. Part of what they do with these dice and how they use them in their videos is they'll throw them onto a piece of paper or onto, say, a battle mat or other kind of play surface, and then not only look at the results of the dice, but also their spatial positioning. As you've seen that with maps, folks have done all kinds of stuff with drawing terrain based on the placement of dice on a surface. You can do this much the same way. We get a bunch of dice, 3 cover dice, 3 foliage dice, 1 special die, 3 hazard dice, 3 water dice, and 3 height dice. On this side, they give you an example of using the water dice and the elevation dice for mapping out different water courses and elevations on your map. And then on this side, you get a whole key of which dice mean what, which is very good because I think it'll take me a little while. To get used to these. So onto the dice themselves. You see they're big. I don't know if you could tell. They're big, chunky dice. Let me see if I have another. I have a regular die here. So to compare it to another die, here is their die. Here is a D20 from 1985 games. You can see here the size difference. And this is not a 20-sided die. I guess this will look like a 12-sided die. I just happened to pull it out. But just in terms of relative sizes, you can see big dice, nice heft to them. Here we have all the designs on the faces. I'm going to be doing more with these because I definitely want to investigate some different ways to use these. Off the top of my head, if you are running a hex crawl or other kind of wilderness adventure and you need sub-hex features, interesting bits inside your hex, you can see how some of these dice are going to really be in handy for you. For example, the foliage dice gives you all kinds of different types of greenery, things like what kind of trees, maybe it's a single tree, sparse trees, vine trees, hollow trees, fruit trees. If you're looking for different types of height, you might have cliffs of different sizes, hills, etc. Of course, you've got the rivers, you've got other special features, not to mention cover, and then hazards. So if you're in a situation in which your party's entering a hex and you need to quickly come up with some sub-hex features or interesting bits to narrate them seeing, this will definitely do the job. If you did need to zoom in, for example, your party is in a hex and they run across an encounter that turns into combat and you need to create a lay of the land quickly, these will definitely work for that. Another thing, at least that I'm looking at, is maybe using it in a bag builder kind of mechanism. If you've seen bag builder mechanics in board games, it's in which you put a bunch of, either could be chits, sometimes it's chits, sometimes it's dice, other things in a bag, and then you draw from the bag and roll. And this way it does some things like take out which ones of these, it would not be me choosing them. It would be essentially fate, the dice, chance as to if I get water, a special feature, foliage, other things. So I could also see using it in that way. Bottom line, there's a lot of potential to these dice. You're going to see me mess around with these in some different ways, but I wanted to just give a quick intro and just quick look unboxing at this. Thanks again to Sly Fox Games for sending me to this. I'm really excited. My mind is already racing with possibilities. So look for more on these later. You can go to slyfoxgames.com and check these out. If you've seen enough and you're interested, go over there. Otherwise, game on, and I will talk to you later.